Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmie. I am Kimmie. If you are new here, welcome. This is a safe space. And if you're one of my returning subscribers and my besties, hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. This is my Mounjaro journey, and today has been 8 weeks that I've been on Mounjaro. So I'm going to show you how to give yourself the injection. I'm going to talk about side effects. I'm going to talk about my progress. Was there any? How much I've lost in 2 months, and see what I should be doing differently maybe that can help speed up my weight loss. But I don't think I've done that badly. So let's see what you think. And if that sounds good to you, please just join me on this journey. So first we're going to do, when you get your Mounjaro, it has to be refrigerated. Now, before you use the injection, or Ozempic, or Wegovy, any of those have to be refrigerated. You need to take it out 20 minutes to a half an hour before you decide to do the injection. This part should be clear, you know, where you can see through it, right here, this part. And I can, so what you're going to do is you're going to take an alcohol pad, and I'm going to do this probably in my stomach today. You're going to open the alcohol pad, and you're going to clean off the area that you're planning on injecting. So I'm going to do the stomach today, and we are going to go right here where this wonderful piece of fat is. You have to take off the bottom from Mounjaro because the needle is in here. You need to turn this unlock. You're going to put it where you cleaned off and just press that. When it stops, you leave it for 6 to 10 seconds just to make sure it all goes in there, and you take it out. When you take it out, you take another clean alcohol pad and just clean off the area. And that is it. You're not going to sit around. You're not going to worry about what side effects are or are not going to happen. We're not going to get in our heads, especially if it's your first time using it. Let me move you a little bit closer. Sorry. Especially if it's your first time using it. You don't want to sit around and read the side effects. I mean, you can read the side effects, but you don't want to wait for something to happen. You want to do it and forget about it and just go about your business. And what will happen, and it might not happen the first day or the first 2 days, but you'll notice that you're less hungry. You'll notice that you're not thinking about food all the time. You're not going from meal to meal. And sometimes, believe it or not, you have to remind yourself to eat. And that's where I am right now. This dose I just started was my 10 milligram dose. I forgot to tell you that. I just got it off 7.5. And so far, so good. The only side effects I've had are constipation. Now, you can have, you can get gallbladder attacks, pancreatitis, gastritis. That's all something you can get. All these symptoms I'm saying you can get, but it's not necessarily that you will get them. You can have thoughts of harming yourself and mental, like, fogginess and stuff like that. You can have cold hands. I find that I have very vivid dreams now, especially going up on the dose that I am. Let's see. You will be, in the very beginning, very fatigued. Try and get through that, however you have to do that. But then, after all that breaks, especially the fatigue, you have energy, which is where I am right now. So I go walking now, which is something I didn't do. And I try and go twice a day. It might not be far. It might only be 15, 20 minutes a day. But at least I'm getting out there and doing something from absolutely sitting on a couch all day or a chair and doing absolutely nothing. So because of that, I'm really proud of myself for how far I've come. Now this week, I am 189 pounds. I'm so excited. I haven't been in the 180s in forever. It's been a very, very long time, and I never thought I was going to get there. And last week number 7, I was 192. So week number 8, I'm 189. So I've lost 3 pounds this week. In 2 months total, I have lost, I started off at 206 on August 4th. It's been exactly 2 months today. I went from 206 to 189, and I've lost a total of 17 pounds in 2 months. I am so proud of myself. I thought I should have lost a lot more. I wanted to lose like 20 pounds, like 10 pounds a month. And sometimes your weight is going to fluctuate, especially for us women. And with my constipation, it fluctuates. So, my suggestion to you is not to weigh yourself every day, because I do that, and then I get frustrated if I see it go up a pound or two, and then all of a sudden it comes off, and I'm just really excited about that. My measurements have been, when I started, my bust was 43 inches. Now it's 42 and a half inches, so I lost a half an inch in my bust. My waist was 42 inches. It's now 41 inches, so I lost an inch in my waist. My hips were 56 inches. Oh my God. And now they're 53 and a half. So I lost 2.25 inches from that. So in total, in 2 months, I've lost 4 inches and a total of 17 pounds. And I am so proud of myself, because there have been times that I felt like giving up, because I felt like the scale was not moving, because I found out from a very good friend of mine, Mounjaro with Ali, that I'm not eating enough protein. I'm drinking the water. I'm drinking tons of water. I must drink about 9 16-ounce bottles a day, if not more than that. And I put Crystal Light in it, and that's only 5 calories per packet, so that's fine. And then I was eating a little bit of cottage cheese, and yesterday I had salad. I didn't have very much protein yesterday. And I want to do really, really well with this, and I don't want to sabotage myself, which is really easy to do, because I feel like if I don't eat, then I'll lose the weight faster. But that's not true. I found the less I was eating, the longer my body was holding on to the weight, because it felt like it was going into starvation mode, and that just wasn't good for me. So what we did is we started eating a little bit more, and now we're having results. And my non-scale victory, which Ali talks about all the time, what are your non-scale victories, is I have energy, I am exercising more, my inches are coming off, so even if the scale isn't moving or I plateau or whatever for a week, at least the inches are coming off. So I'm doing the right things, and I am so proud of myself, and I just couldn't be happier. I thought that after 2 months I'd only lose 10 pounds, because I was still like in the 190s. I went up to 201 at one point, and I haven't gotten out of the 190s since ever. Like, I've been on Ozempic. When I first started my journey, I was on Ozempic, and I was 254 pounds. And now I am 189 pounds. So I don't even know how much that is. But I'm just proud of myself. My hips at one time were 61 inches. Can you believe that? And now they're 53 and a half inches, which is still huge. I got a big old butt. We can't do anything about that, but we're going to try. And if it takes me, I was thinking originally I wanted to try and lose 10 pounds a month, which would be 2 pounds a week, more or less. But if I can continue on this path, even if it takes me 6 months to get to my goal weight, then it's going to take me 6 months to get to my goal weight. I am doing everything I can. I can only increase my activity level. I have to increase my protein intake. But I'll do all those things and make all those changes and see where it goes. So I would love for you guys who are on Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, or who are just dieting, to follow me and my journey. And if you have any questions that I could answer for you, I would absolutely love to be a resource. Obviously, if you're having real problems and and you need to consult your doctor, please do that always. Your doctor is always your first choice to go to. But if you want to know little things here and there that maybe I can guide you to, I would be more than happy to do that. I want this to be a community that helps each other and supports each other and just cheers each other on. Let me know your non-scale victories. For me, it's more energy, and the tape measure is helping. And let me know how you're doing and your progress and how long you've been on either Ozempic, Wegovy, or Mounjaro. And yeah, that's it. I'm doing amazing. I've never felt better in my life, and I couldn't be happier. I am now out of the 190s and I am in the 180s, and that's still a lot of weight, but it's progress, and slow and steady wins the race. This is not a marathon. This is not a sprint. It's a marathon. So I'm just going to take my time, do it slowly, and keep the weight off. If that sounds good to you, please consider commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing. Anyone you know that would like this video or who would be interested in my content, I would really appreciate it. And in the meantime, be happy, be healthy, be blessed, but most of all, be positively you, because there's no one else quite like you, and that makes me so incredibly happy. You guys rock. Love you.